People. So I'm having some Friday feels, and I thought that, I love alliteration. So I thought that would be a good way to start this video. Um, Something's been on my mind all morning, and it started last night when I was at volleyball practice, my volleyball players. So the way I like to play is there are only two types of serves. I'm giving away my strategy here. You can send it low and hard and fast over the net, like a line drive, or you can send it to the back of the court. Back them up, I like to say, back them up to the edge of the court. You get people off their feet. That's really hard to return. Those are the only two things I want you to do when you're serving. So last night when girls got up to do serving practice, first girl said, show me your game serve. And so she got up the line and got ready. I said, wait. What are you going to do? Which one are you going to do? And she looked at me and just went, I don't know. So you haven't thought about which serve you're going to do. Low, fast, hard over the net, short, or to the back line. And so she said no. So as they came to the net or came to the line, I had them purposely tell me which serve you're going to do. And we went through this exercise several times. And as they were coming to the line to serve, they got more intentional about what the results they wanted were going to be. And they were able to accomplish more specifically the end result because they put in practice, well, if I know I'm going to hit it low, I've got to get my shoulders low. They were able to practice more of the skills and the efforts to get the end results. They were being intentional. How many times do we make decisions and do things without even thinking about it, or without being intentional? And part of this, the reason why we do this is really biology. We do this all the time. It's biology. I talked about this week in a presentation. Even though we're still really evolved human beings, we can do quantum physics and send men and women to the moon and explore other regions of space, but yet we still are actually very primitive creatures. Our neocortex, our not our limbic system, but our our caveman brain. Our caveman brain is the one that makes a ton of decisions for us. Probably 90% of the decisions we make on a daily basis, we don't even think about. They're subconscious decisions, like how to chew, how to eat, how to walk across the street. We don't have to relearn and rethink about that every day because our neocortex is quickly doing that for us. It's in the background running. But what happens is it takes over and makes a lot of decisions for us that maybe we should put more intention in. It takes over, makes decisions about where you're going, about what you're buying, about your behavior and stuff. And it's making decisions based on previous experience and habit, and also fear. Fear has a lot to do with how our caveman brain makes decisions because everything it's thinking about is keep us alive, keep us safe. So when you, in your business life and your career, are thinking about going to a networking event, most people just show up and see what happens. I don't know who's going to be there. What do I want to get out of this? So can you be more intentional about showing up and driving towards a goal? So if you go to a networking thing, who's going to be there? Who do you want to talk to? What do you want to get out of the conversation? What would next steps or follow-ups be? Can you be more intentional? The same thing for sales calls or business calls, how you treat your children, how you talk to your spouse. Can you be more intentional? That's, I think, what the whole mindfulness movement is about. It's instead of letting your subconscious, your primitive brain take over, make all these decisions for you, can you be more mindful of the fact that everything is a choice and you choose how you show up? The first impressions you make, you can influence those. That's the power you have to influence how people think of you and the experiences they have with you. So I wanted to get that out there because I'm going to be more intentional and I want you to hold me to it. I'm going to be more intentional on the food I put in my body, more intentional about moving and not being sedentary. I'm going to be more intentional about how I talk to my children and my spouse, my partner, my husband, my friends, and then also more intentional about how I lead clients through training processes and how I want people to get end results and compel them to change their behavior through sales training. So what could you be more intentional about? What light can you bring and mindfulness can you bring to your life this Friday, this weekend, next week as you get set up to do business? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments and let me know if there's things that you feel like you're sleepwalking through that you need to be more intentional about. This has been Friday Feels with Sean Sandy from the Selling Agency.